Cars are sideways in front of me.
I just saw the C splits on the radar in front of me. Oh my god.
A couple BMWs just. I'm gonna let this aggressive Audi go ahead and go.
You can't see me because I'm over here, but we're live. We're getting ready for the driver's briefing. I think Jason is currently booting the game or some shit. I don't know what he's doing. He's not talking. So, go ahead and get Tobias off of the thing. There he is. He's back.
I want to add seconds to my clock in iPhone, iOS. Bailey, can you do that for me? Tonight's password is Wimbenyama, all lowercase.
Jason, are you talking at all?
Yes, can you hear me? Ah! Okay, can you guys hear me now?
I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
Oh my god. Okay, Bailey, it's you. You can't hear me.
Bailey, leave and come back.
All right, hello, folks. Doug, any wise words?
Good evening, SRA Nation, and welcome to the 18th installment of the Sim Racing Alliance GT3 Team Series. We are
Sim
very,
Racing Rec
very
Club.
happy
That's what it
to
should
have
be
you.
called.
The first
I love how we have
race
D5
of
and
this
there's no
season
D5s.
is going to involve a longer than normal driver's briefing just to accommodate those new folks. If you've been here for a while, just hold
I
tight,
honestly don't think
stay
there's
patient.
but
We will
like
start racing
2
here
new
shortly.
people in
But
divisions
very glad to be
1 and
back
3.
and
So-
very glad to see a mix of
No, I
new
do
and
have
many
the
returning faces. So without further ado, Jason,
here, I do
take
have
it
the,
away.
sponsors. I don't
Folks,
have Maya's
welcome.
logos.
Week
Why are my
1, we're
logos
racing a
not up?
Suzuka.
What's this?
The
There
league
we
mission
go.
statement is to promote a culture of clean and respectful racing.
We
This
want
is
our shit
not
up. We
a
don't really care
public
about the
lobby.
partners.
You will be racing the same people over the course. What the fuck is this? Sorry,
Oh,
I
man.
almost was already pissed me off. You will be racing the same people over the course of an 8-week championship. What that means is you will be seeing the same names and faces around you on the track. With that, it's racing is way more fun when you can trust the people around you,
There's
and
the SRA
people around you
web,
can trust
not
people
website, but
around
the
you
SRA
can trust you as well. That
stream
was
popping up as
jumbled.
a thing.
Basically, if you're here for hard racing, respectful racing, ultimately, no toxicity, this is the place for you. Everybody here tonight should have passed the orientation race, so this shouldn't be news. But I'm
Shouldn't
gonna
be.
just jump straight into the event. The one other
We
note I
shall
want to call
see.
out is the use of the in-game text chat is strictly
See,
prohibited
this is
during
so
our events.
locked.
Do not use the in-game text chat under any circumstances.
V1, so this is not quite
If you
the-
have an issue,
the
whether
first
it's
time
like
Tavares gets loud, he's getting kicked out.
if you have an issue, ping the admins, open an admin ticket. We always have people watching to make sure everybody's doing okay.
Excuse me.
And then lastly, when the races end, we do have the race review voice chats. These are used to like watch the race back, see highlights, potentially lowlights. It is there to be a constructive place, not a place to call each other out.
Dang.
And also please just be respectful in terms of not talking over each other, making sure everybody gets their time to have their moments shared.
Race.
And then yes, lastly, update your Park Ferme Studios if you haven't already. To get everybody's
Also, this
beautiful
is
liveries.
the livery we're running this season. Steven with
Otherwise,
the marked out.
The session will start. It'll be practice for like 5 minutes so everybody can join the server. We ask that you do not leave the pits during qualifying. If you want to like in the pit lane, like make sure your wheel works and your pedals and all that stuff works. Fine, knock yourself out.
It's based off
but
of
please
this livery here.
Please do not leave the pit lane.
that
It just
shows,
prolongs the length of practice.
The
And
North America race
you've had enough
team.
time to practice.
So
We will then transition to qualifying, and before I start qualifying, all of you have been placed
They had
in
a
either
dark-
a gold or silver
they had a
split,
blue
and
a
that is
red
how
version, so there's
qualifying
the
is
red,
divided. So
there's the blue.
qualifying is 21 minutes in length, split into two 10-minute sessions. The way it works is for the first 30 seconds of qualifying, so 21 minutes down to 20:30, the silver drivers who have darker gray number plates in game, if you want to check that too, you may
Gray
line
or
up in the pit
red.
lane from 21 on the clock to 20:30. When the clock hits 20:30, you may then leave the pit lane, do your qualifying
I
thing.
guess it's
You have the silver drivers with dark number plates have until 10:30 to complete their qualifying laps.
10:30,
Once the
okay.
clock hits 10:30,
20:30 to 10:30.
please complete that lap.
And then they have 10 to 0. So
And
they
then
have
once you
30
cross the
minutes.
finish line, pull over and immediately return to garage. Do not do an in lap. You are to pull over, go into the menus, and return to garage at 10 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. At any point during silver qualifying, the gold drivers with white number plates, you may line up in the pit lane. Silver qualifying ends at 10:30. We will then pause for 30 seconds, and then when the clock hits 10 minutes, the gold drivers with white number plates may then do their qualifying for 10 minutes to the end of the session.
So with this track being
One
like
thing
2
I want to
minutes
call
long,
out
you're
is
really
we ask that
getting
you
8
please
minutes, you're getting,
respect
like,
the
4
line that
laps
forms in the pit lane. There
of
is
actual
technically
qualifying.
no contact in the pit lane.
So I need
That being said, we ask that you pretend that there is.
12,
Please don't cut the entire line so you can
like
get to the
15
front of
liters of
qualifying.
fuel.
It's
If
kind
you're
of
re-
disrespectful.
I think I'm running on
and you
2.91,
may be penalized
so
for that.
just under 3. So if you
The
did
most
3
important
times
rule
5,
for
that's
SRA
15, so I'll
qualifying
probably
is that
put
there is
20 in there.
no overtaking allowed during qualifying. What
But
this
there
means
usually
is during
is.
your outlap of qualifying, you are expected to form a 3 to 5 second gap to the car in front of you. Please do not start forming these gaps until you reach sector 3.
Okay, I got
We
the
don't want
right
people
car.
randomly slowing
Got the
down
right
on like the
Aussie.
straights. It's the cars behind you don't know what you're doing. So get
Alright,
to the
yeah,
end of the
got all
lap
3.
and then queue up, kind of like how they do in Formula 1, to give yourself that space. Again, there's no overtaking allowed in qualifying. A 3 to 5 second gap should be sufficient.
If it's
And
not,
then the
you're
way this
really
works
fucking
is if you end up
slow,
catching the car
or
in front of you during
the person behind
qualifying,
you is way faster
your
than
two
you.
options are to either follow that car through the rest of the lap or back off, give yourself additional space to then try again. But you are not allowed to attempt an overtaking move.
If they're on a valid line.
That being said, if you are the car in front and let's say you are not going to improve your lap time, or
okay, it's still working.
and more specifically, if you have a blue flag, which means you're not on a valid lap, you are then obligated to get out of the way immediately.
Yeah, you don't want to be like
This
the
is
guy
kind of a
who
treat
did that
others
to
how
me
you want to be
last
treated situation. You would
season,
be
who
very irritated
punished my
if
lap.
the car in front of you was not improving and then just holding you up. So please keep that in mind. If you have a blue flag
'Cause
during
that was
qualifying, you are
super
obligated to get
annoying.
out of the way
Not only did I have to
immediately.
give up a lap,
This is
then I
the
didn't get
Formula
another
1
lap
style. Get off the
because of
racing
it.
line,
And then they
fully
ended up,
lift, brake, whatever you got to do to not impede the car behind you.
I think it ended
Failure
up
to do
costing
this
me
will result in a
like 10
qualifying ban
positions
for
or
the
something.
next race. So, plenty of space out there. I think for this week, it doesn't matter when you leave the pits. Everybody's doing the same number of laps pretty much. So, space out a little bit. You don't need to leave the pits right away.
Fuck that, I'm getting in and going first.
I'm trying to think of anything else for qualifying.
Just give me the fucking password.
I don't have it, so we're gonna move on to the race. Tonight's race, and all the races this season, will be 60 minutes in length with a 58-minute pit window. During that pit window, you must pit one time with a mandatory tire change. And for all of our races, there is no refueling allowed. You need to take enough fuel for the full 60 minutes and the long formation lap. And during your pit stop, you must change tires. As I mentioned, you cannot refuel your car. The game will physically not allow you to refuel your car. So if you run out of fuel, your race is pretty much over. So please take enough fuel for the full 60 minutes. There's no saving you if you run out of fuel. We do enforce pit entry and pit exit for most of the tracks where it's relevant. For Suzuka, pit entry is not necessarily being enforced by the stewards, but we do ask that you show caution. The pit entry for this track is essentially right after the exit of the chicane.
Mason did say we needed to do
Cars,
a
generally
little bit
speaking,
of a
need to lift in order
early
to
pit.
make the pit entry.
So I'm thinking like 35
So with that in
minutes
mind,
pit in.
if you have
If I
your
don't have
turn
clean
signals
air.
bound,
Or if I
highly
have
advise
clean air,
that you
I might.
use them. That way you don't get punted. But as a general rule of thumb, if you know you are not entering the pits,
My wheel is here.
feel free to just sort of
My
leak out to the
keyboard
left a
is
little bit
here,
away
or
from the
way
pit
over
entry.
here to
And
my
then
right.
similarly, if you're going to
I'm
enter the
not gonna be able
pits,
to hit the fucking
please hold a
keyboard.
tight line as you exit the chicane to the right because that's where the pit entry is.
I got this
Just be
keyboard to
predictable
do
for the cars
password,
around
but
you.
I've
If you
noticed that
cut across the
sometimes
track to enter the
with
pits,
it
nobody knows what
being
you're
on the
doing,
opposite side,
and that's
it doesn't
just dangerous,
catch
and you're going to get spun,
the,
and it'll be your fault.
It doesn't catch the
Pit exit
buttons
is
all
being
the
enforced
times.
by the stewards. You're expected to keep
So I might
all
as well
4
just
tires
type out
within
of
the
my
solid
main
white lines that go down to the
and
pit
just use
that
this
go
for,
down to turn 1.
set up shit when I'm in my rig.
Of course, you will then most likely be taking an inside line for turn 1. This pit exit line is enforced regardless if there are cars around you or not. Everybody will be doing this regardless of the cars on track around them. So it's not a thing where like if nobody's around you, you can then just get onto the racing line.
I mean, as long as it's,
you're expected
it's
to
the
follow
same
this.
as the road. If it's a solid white line, don't cross
You're
it. If
expected
it's
to
a
follow
dotted
this
white
regardless
line,
of
you
the
can
on-track
cross it.
situation.
It's not hard.
A
we
race
have
reminder, blue flags. You
too
have
many people
one
fuck that up
full
every
race
week.
lap to yield the position to faster traffic if you have received a blue flag during the race. This includes if you decide to pit early and then the leaders who have not pit yet are now behind you and you get a blue flag, you still need to observe the blue flag. So if you're choosing to pit early, you need to consider the risk of you getting blue flagged by the leaders. But the rule here is you have one full race lap to yield the position. We don't have this rule, so you can then grief your opponent for a lap, hold them up, and then let them through at an inopportune moment. We do this so you can get to one of the straights on the track and then safely pull off the racing line and lift Formula One style
Or if you're
to
not
then get out of the
actually
way.
slower,
So please don't
and you
abuse
have a
it.
chance to get away.
We have had like unsportsmanlike rulings in the past on this, so please just keep that in mind. I didn't put the stewarding stuff in the briefing notes. Let me just talk about it now. We do have stewarding for all the Team Series events. The way stewarding works is
they're getting
each division
so
has a
fucking
dedicated stewarding channel, and you have
slack on this
24
shit, like,
hours from the end of the race to submit a
how do you
stewarding ticket.
not have the
We
stewarding
require
shit in
that you
there when
include
it's
the lap,
literally just
turn number,
copy-paste from
and a
last
description,
season?
along with a screenshot at least of the incident.
It's not like they've changed any of
This
these
does not need to be a
driver
descriptive
briefing shit
screenshot. We just
for
need to know that you
fucking
have
4
reviewed the
years.
incident yourself prior to submitting. The stewards have the full race replay. They will review it. So don't worry about like drawing on your image. Just show that you've opened the replay and watched it. We do upload the race
is that?
replays to our next cloud
Oh, it's like this. It's something
after
in
the race. Almost done.
the logo
Um,
of the.
on that stewarding note, after this penalties are
Something
released,
with
usually
three-
on Fridays,
It's
you
like
have
Dwarven
24 hours from
Fortress,
the release of those
map
penalties
there,
to
so
appeal
it's probably
the
something with
ruling
the
if you are
gold.
the at-fault car. Reminder, you have 3 denied appeals per season before you are no longer allowed to appeal.
Which
And then my last
before.
note
It
is
also is kind of
lap 1
bullshit.
incidents really fucking suck. It sucks to practice all week and they get
Here we
taken
go.
out lap 1 by somebody who's not being careful and
We've
just
reached
doesn't
it.
care. With that in mind,
It's still gonna happen.
all penalties that occur on lap 1 are upgraded a tier. So a
There should be
10-second
2
infraction
tiers.
on a normal lap becomes a 20-second infraction on lap 1. We do this
Who
to
gives a shit about
incentivize
the
you
penalty time
to
penalty?
avoid
It's the points against your
to
record.
be careful on lap 1 essentially. Let the race
Like,
settle in. You don't need to gain 9
that's
places on
not the
lap
part
1. A
that's
lot's going to happen.
hurting people. I
Take
can
it nice
make
and
up
easy,
10 fucking
please.
seconds.
People very quickly rack up qualifying bans, pit lane starts, season bans,
It's the
etc.
penalty points that need to be
by accumulating lap 1 penalties.
It needs to be like
If
double
you
the
cause
penalty
a giant
points,
pileup on
or
lap 1,
penalty
you
points
will get a
plus 1,
30-second
so
penalty
if it's
this
1,
race
it's 2. If it's 2, it's 3.
and a qualifying
And then
ban
they
for the
need to also
following
get a
race.
warning.
So it is in your best
So
interest
then
to
that way the
take it
next
super
warning,
easy
they
on
get
lap
another
1
penalty
and just
point.
try
So they're
to
at like 2.5
survive
points
the first race
when
and
they
the
fuck
first
up like
laps
that.
of each
It
race.
has to be.
All right, that was long. They're not normally this long. Are there any questions? And then I'll get us out of here.
No, let's go. We've wasted 15 fucking minutes, so we could be already practicing.
All right. I don't see any questions.
15 minutes to say the same shit we do every season.
All right, to find the servers, you're going to search for SRA-M. There's 2 of them up, labeled Division 1 and Division 3.
Password.
Are they up? Someone tell me.
Yes.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Password tonight, as always, all lowercase. The other, Division 5 is gonna keep existing in honor.
In our hearts and on track.
Fucking just get the
Password tonight is party, all lowercase. I picked the wrong car.
Jesus fuck. man.
No, my pit box. No.
You hate to see it.
Password is party.
Sorry,
Appreciate
it's
y'all
the-
being here. Good luck tonight.
Pitbox.
Your races are being streamed on Twitch and or YouTube. Division 3 is on YouTube. Division 1 is on both.
We'll go into the pit box. I had to help Sasha and Paolo both get their liveries working tonight, so I had to upload them because they were having issues getting them uploaded to the website, and I had to send them a "You're welcome" because we got it back. Well, not got it back. We got it working, so he said thanks for getting it to work, and I guess I need to leave my water close. Let me move Discord over to here. We're basically minimizing my Discord so it's not covering the whole screen, but it is covering up it's covering up this view, so I can't see it. There's no flashing from this side. So I can still see Discord, I can see the race chat, or I can see Discord chat, and I can also see stream chat. I love how another thing that we always say, don't go out on free practice because it doesn't matter, because the settings will not be the same as they are in the real race. And There's always somebody that does anyway. Okay. Who was 405? That's not a number I recognize. Dirksen. Oh, new guy. So how many people we got in here? 42. Okay. I think I'm going to... Oh, hey, what's up, Steven? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
Oh, there we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, you're probably definitely not going to hear me because apparently push to talk is on, so I have to hold down the S key in order for y'all to hear me.
Oh no, that's awful. Yeah, I think
That's okay. It's probably in y'all's best interest anyway.
I'm probably gonna qualify, and then I'm gonna run to the restrooms.
I
and I'll
tend to
put
get a
you
little
on,
heated when racing.
that sounds about like me. You probably, unless I mute myself during the race, I'll probably cussing out somebody. I got wrecked by an invisible Lexus in practice a minute ago, so that was kind of cool. Still trying to figure out who it was. Okay. Let's go to setup. It's just a truck, Taco. Chill out, bud. Alright, I'm on mute. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have to deal with all the fucking all this shit. Not steward, but race director bullshit. Hit drive and have fun. Yeah. I'm gonna hit drive and hope that nobody kills me tonight. There's so many names in this lobby that have ended a night for me in previous years. Told Connor I'm probably make a fucking bingo card and mark off names as they come along. Let's see if I can collect all of them. It's like Pokemon. I gotta collect them all. Looks like most people are just going out and making sure that their wheel is working and then stopping. They're not actually running full laps, which is not against the rules. You're allowed to go. I guess technically you can go out if you're just checking your equipment. But like running a full quali session is not going to do you any good. All right. We're going to load the A24 quali setup that I've got saved. Oh, and because somebody's out on the fucking track, we have to wait. This is why we don't go out, because now we have to wait for this guy, Craig Marr, to pull off the track and stop. Like, dude, you're holding up the whole fucking lobby.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Oh my god. Tomas gotta go to bed soon. Good thing is I can set my own pace here because I got nobody with me, or nobody in front of me. Okay, I got a bunch of guys that are usually a lot slower than me behind me, so I shouldn't have to worry about even catching them. I did not set buttons to change the traction down from for the hairpin. I wanted to go from 8 to like 6 in the hairpin, but that'll be fine. We'll just lose time on the hairpin, right? Taco, hush. Yeah, let's bring her back down a little bit. Bad thing is there's a bunch of cars on track, so I might even have to run over some cars, depending on how well they gap out. Really loose coming out of that. Good, we'll have an ad during gold qualifying, it looks like, so you guys won't miss much. I know that's not as wide as I need to be there, but let's just get a banker lap, make sure we don't go off track. Okay, there's no cars, everyone's kind of sorted out. How's that go, 7? What's up? I feel like I know your name. You're not a first timer here, but I don't know exactly who you are. Welcome in for the evening. Yeah, we've upgraded recently, so it's a little bit different than our old stuff was. I just realized I'm qualifying on fucking race fuel. Kyle. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was Miller. Fuck. Good enough. I was like, man, 202, that's pretty slow for first lap. Alright, we gotta get out there. Yeah, I remember your other Twitch account or something got hacked, didn't you, right? How much of a gap is there? Like, where is there a gap that I can actually slot into here? Without losing too much time. Come on, Arabi. I'm trying to get out of the way. You're on a clear lap here, buddy. If I give him a little bit of room, I should be good here. 201.2 currently full. $172. Oh, big gap behind 122. Yeah, I see that. We're probably gonna let this. We're probably gonna try to take that gap.
Flag in sector 3.
There's 1, 2. We'll let Fair by, and then we'll get up here with Reaper. Good call. Yeah, I got a huge fucking gap. Yeah, because Reaper and Springer were the guys that I was in front of. Yeah, so this is the last guy in the line. So I should still get this. I should still get 2 laps, but it should be about 11 minutes. I need a low 201 to feel confident. Yeah, Heron's going to be probably up there. He's probably going to move up. I think it will, yeah. I think it'll be a lot quicker this lap, that's for sure. I was like, it didn't feel bad. I was just like, man, going through the S's feels really slow. And since I didn't push that first lap out, everything's going to be a little bit cold still. Already picking up some time, so that's good.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
$11th. Ah! I bet when I changed it, I didn't change the fuel bag or something.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Right behind Kovac, Springer, and Lindo.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Would have done a lot better if I had 4 laps. I only got 2 laps, really. Fuck, man. Well, that's not a good start. Fucking started out on race fuel. Oh, man. Alright, we're gonna run to the restroom. Alright. Well, that's really fucking annoying. My PB was like a 2:01.2, so that would be about 4th place. So how many people are behind me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what's 10 from the bottom? About 30th. God, is it worth even starting if we get drop back that far? It's like if we start 30th or worse, it's almost worth just starting from the fucking pits and letting the lap 1 bullshit happen in front of us. Because right now I'm around. Okay, so we've got Lindo's in P4 currently. Deary or Ferrer P9. Then you got Springer, Kovac, Stearns, Koval that are all like guys that I don't really trust being around. There's Darren 13, but like Darren's pretty far up there. I don't know anything about Tremley. He's a guy that's bumping up from a lower division. Arabi, I don't know anything about him. Like 2 rows up, 3 rows up, 3 rows down. Like there's not a whole lot of guys I feel confident around. Like I wouldn't feel confident up here either with Cab, Lindo, and Heron, but at least I'd be near the front of the field. Yeah, Sean Paul's back there. With Sean Paul, he's probably gonna. That's his first lap. He'll probably move up. Thompson will probably move up. My teammate will move up. So we're looking at like Duong Bonglio, Jacob, Leader, see Van Winkle and Garmin. I don't know anything about those guys. Hemian, Paulo. Paulo's fine. I don't have any issues with Paulo. But yeah, I feel like we're probably going to start about 30th. And I think at that point, it's just better off just to go to the bottom. There's Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe's. God damn it, man. So, while we have the time, let's make sure that our other setup is set up right. Let's double check. Did I have it? like, I set it up for race fuel. Okay. So I probably saved this after running the race one and accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Okay. All right, so let's race 1, 93 liters, which I think Darren said he's running 96. We're going to run 96. Same car. It won't kill us to have 3 extra liters. We're not fast enough to notice. Which, I mean, if I'm going to be running from the pits, I won't even do that practice, that opening lap, so it might not even matter.
How's it going back there, R2?
Hey, Kyle, appreciate it. I love it. I love seeing that. Well, I can't see it because I got Discord blocking my stream screen, but I love seeing the R2D2 clip when it goes through. And I still got to change that from Pokemon on the just subscribe thing to something else. I'll have to find some like car emojis or something. We'll put a couple emojis on this side and then on that side of it. Actually, I've got some sticky notes that my wife gave me. Let me open it up. Let me write that down on a sticky note too. Okay, if this is pencil or pen. Yeah, it's the pencil. Change. Subscribe. Notification. And stream emojis. And then we're going to take this off. I'm going to stick it to my phone. So my phone's not going anywhere for the next hour. Perfect. Alright, yeah, we've dropped off the first page. This is pretty bad. Pharaoh, good time for him. Good old buddy Pharaoh. 2-minute 0.9. I still think that Kazuba is likely to move up to D2. That guy is mad quick. Dang. I'm slower than Pharaoh, which kind of pisses me off. That guy's always a menace. Yeah, 1.4. So that means I did what, a 2:01.7? Yeah, 5/10 though. It was a 2:01. Yeah, I would have put me like 13th. I mean, 13th is still fairly decent. No? Because I did a 2:01.2. So that'd be about 9/10 slower. So yeah, I could get up to about where Lindo is. About P10. Which is what I was tracking the other day. Teammate still hasn't put in a good lap either, I see. 4.66. Where is he at on the track? Just turning into turn 1. I mean, we're still 24th or better. I mean, we're still in the first half. So, I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 guys that can still pass this, so we can easily go from 24th to 44th here. Or 34th, I mean. Oh, man. Yep, someone just passed Stearns. Guys are dropping down. It's going to be rough. That's for sure. All right, these are everybody's last laps. My teammate's got to pick up something here. Buckley did not get a lap. Buckley's going to start from the rear in the Lexus. That sucks. Sean Paul did not get a better lap than us, so he's going to start behind us. Manasseh's still behind us. 967. I feel like I know that number too. But they're already a position ahead of us, so we're not worried about it. They're not on the second page, so we're not really worried about them right now. 913. That's Demler. Does he improve? Does Greer improve? Yep, Demler passed me, so we're 25th. What about Greer? One position. 57 is Thompson. Thompson's already above us. Teammate here, 881 is above us. Oh, Thompson was not above us. He moved up. Hopefully my teammate passes ahead. Yep, okay, good. 28 is... I don't know who 28 is. 281, that's Sasha. 295 is one of the Yarens. Madison did not improve. Dang. 512 is Ansem. He's already above us. 545 is the other Yaren. 96 is Boral. I don't know, man. This is a sketchy part of the fucking grid. And it's race 1. Like, Kovac and Springer are guys I don't really like being around to begin with. Like, oh man, where did music get up to? 18th. So he was literally a 201.4. Damn. All right, let's go through, make sure everything's set the way we need it. Tire pressures. You're gonna have to go somewhere else, dog. Go get Michael. Go on. I got Springer, Kovac, Tremling, Stearns, Morel, Hall. Man. I don't know, Kyle. Like, part of me says start it. The other part of me says to stay in the fucking pits. Stupid boy. Get his stupid dog.
30 seconds.
I'm all risky. I'm gonna start from the pits. I just have a bad feeling with the guys that I'm around. There's too many names that have hit me before.
20 seconds.
Get off. Come to get off the race line. Oh yeah. That way I don't lose as much time and I get warm tires. Okay. Yeah. As soon as, like, stay on and then go to the right and let them go through the middle. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's probably way better. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I mean, Kovac and Springer and Stearns, the last season I ran with those guys, they all ran into me. And Kovac is very bad at noticing where other cars are. Point taken, he's a fucking Ford driver. He's all he's driven since the Ford came out. R.D. Thompson in the pits, though. I just don't like being in the vortex of danger. Anything past like 15th, and it's just crazy. You need to make a decision before turn 1 for sure. Yeah, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, as soon as we get double file and we get released, it says green. I'm just gonna lift, hold my line to the right hand side, let everyone go by, and then follow in behind Buckley. because Buckley will be the last person in line. Once I see his Lexus, I'll dive back in, and then I'll just play it from the rear. I mean, I'm going to lose a lot of time and positions, but I feel like I'd rather lose time and positions than lose my whole car because I can't trust the drivers that are around me. It's one of those, we've combined divisions. So this is literally the middle and bottom of D3 last season plus the top and middle of D4 last season. You'd be closer to the field. Yeah, exactly. I'm dropping to the rear without starting from the pits and losing that extra like 10 seconds. Because it holds you for a little bit longer. Even with the first pit stall, I'm still going to have to go through pits a little bit at no speed plus pick up pace at the end of the straightaway, whatever else would be full speed at the start of it. I got a lot of front brake. But apparently this car likes a little bit more front brake than others, so I'm not touching it. 56%. Feels like a lot to me.
Stay double file.
There's no reason to rush because it's just going to come right back. Watch. These guys are just rushing by. Go ahead, just rush by. It's going to take my time because I'm still going to get there. Wow, it's crazy. Like, I didn't rush, and I'm right where I'm supposed to be. It's fucking amazing how that works. They give you plenty of time if you're just driving a normal speed. You don't have to, like, get all the way up to 6th gear and then slam on your brakes. Now, Springer's in the wrong... No, Springer's on the right side. Okay. That's right, he was in front of me. Good thing every... I know, if this was LMU, I would have been dead. These people don't know what they're doing.
Green light, go, go, go.
I see already a little bit of RNG here. The Aaron's in first already. Over Kazuba. Yeah, they said the S's and the Degners were where wrecks were happening in practice races last night. I definitely don't want to be side by side through either of those.
It is now open.
Thompson's. They were going so slow that Thompson started in the pits and came caught up already. He just has cold tires.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Berkeley braked way too much for that, honestly. Alright, let's see how many people try to go too wide through 130R on the first lap here.
Slow car ahead.
Snap.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
No, I've raced. I just haven't raced with the SRA guys in over a month, and a lot of these names are new. Like either I haven't raced with them in more than a season or ever, which is why I didn't really want to start at the front. I did a bunch of LFM recently in the Ferrari, but oh, you haven't raced. Oh, you haven't raced. I read that wrong. Yeah, it is nerve-wracking though, for sure. I'm having to slow down a lot more in some of these corners than I really want to. Yeah, I thought it said you, I can't tell that you. I can tell that you haven't. That's what I get to trying to read and drive.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
It's a good thing that Mike Gino dropped me from his fantasy team, because after the way I qualified, it's not looking like a good finish for me so far.
There's a slow car ahead.
You haven't been doing any sort of racing, not even like iRacing or nothing?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Haven't had the urge to. That's fair. It's definitely one of those. It takes a lot to get back into the rig if you've been out of it.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Slow car ahead.
Yep, Peachy Stern's already off.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Alex is going off. I should be up more on the curves, but I'm just trying to protect my not going in the grass. I'm just trying to keep it on track this whole evening. That car just hit the curb. Oh, Hemian just hit the curb like a mother. I saw that car bounce. Cars bouncing off of each other. Look at that rejoin.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Yellow flag, be careful. 3 wide. All clear. Clear on the right.
Get over, jackass. Yeah, there was a lot of lag there. I don't know what the fuck that was. Another wreck.
Slow car ahead.
There's Darren. I hate all these fucking Lexus and Bentleys, man. Snapped loose there. I'm going too slow. I'm trying to not run into the cars in front of me. I can't run my speed, so then when I get on the gas, it's too slow. Yeah, that was really kind of a crazy wreck. It said caution, and then all of a sudden there was like 4 cars off. Damn, Thompson, what the fuck? Until I'm able to run these corners right, I have to maybe go down a gear there. Buckley's cut the fucking track there twice now.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, this Thompson guy is impatient as fuck.
Front in sector 2. Well done, mate. Trust the best.
Yeah, I'm expecting him to fucking dive bomb in behind me at some point. I just have to watch the rear view for that white Porsche to pop up. Good thing is Greer's kind of gotten away a little bit, so I can kind of run a little bit faster in and out of the corners, so maybe I get away from him because he's not going to catch me in a line in the Porsche. So
Well done, mate. This has been your Russell West. There's a slow car up ahead.
Where's this slow car? I wanted another car to pass.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Trembling. Good thing I wasn't behind him. Yeah, whoever was in that other Ferrari there, he fucking shredded it.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 2. Well done, mate. This has been your Russell West.
God, this Bentley is so fucking slow too.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag, be careful.
Oh, Sean Paul. Well, the good thing is we're +1 from where we started, and we've only got half a second of front end damage. The face car? Aaron's got a 3-second lead and then another 9 seconds back to third. Damn. Greer cannot make turn 1 for the life. nuisance there. I'll have to look at that on the straightaway. I can't read all that. Oh, the Bailey face car? Yeah, I did see that. It looks like Bailey's face anyway. The one that was spun last. Ah, okay, okay. And some people didn't get their liveries uploaded correctly, so I don't even have all the liveries. Park Fairmay is having a little bit of issue this week, and people are kind of just stupid when it comes to that. Like, if one way didn't work, I tried it another way, and then it worked, and I was like, oh, okay.
Slow car ahead. Losing time to the car in front in sector 2. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Carrying too much speed and having to jump off of it too much. Now we're kind of just stuck in a train here. I kind of forgot my teammate was here. He's been quiet. He's got to press the S key to talk. He's got push to talk on, so he hasn't really been able to speak, I guess. That's why I got the radio button that's on my wheel set for that. But I don't know what kind of wheel he's got. Cars bouncing off each other here. Right back onto the track, too. That's dangerous as fuck. Kovac, what did I say? Dude's a fucking menace.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Thompson got Greer, too.
Faster car behind you. There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful there. There's a slow car ahead.
There's a car that's fucking invisible, glitching through the field. What the fuck? I need to figure out who that guy is. He needs to be banned. Holy shit. It's Lindo. I swear to God, if he fucking wrecks me, I'm going to have a fit. That's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I was kind of puckering through the chicane too, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of sketchy. There's another car wrecked by the invisible Lexus of Lindo. You stupid dumb fuck. Ah, damn. Lap 11. I swear to God, Kovac is one of the dumbest fucking guys in this league. Doesn't know how to hold his fucking brakes or stay off a damn another driver. Every fucking time I'm around that guy, he wrecks me. So fucking stupid. I made up like 5 positions there and fucking lost every bit of it because of his dumb shit. That's fine. I'm gonna fucking put in a ticket for that because he caused that wreck. He hit the Porsche because he wouldn't back off a little bit, and then he fucking doesn't hold his brakes because he thinks he can hold us live like he's fucking Tokyo Drift. Like, you got the skill of a fucking rock. Just fucking take the crash, go off the track, re-enter it safely. Fucking morons. This is what happens when you don't regulate the fucking morons in the league. You just populate more and more and more. And then we got like 40 fucking Colombians on some shitty ass internet. They're glitching in and out of the fucking system. It's probably a good thing that ACC is dying soon. Now I'm got fucking Van Winkle up my ass again. It's fine. Lap 11. You stopped at probably the right time. Actually, when you stopped before you came back when we were teammates was probably the right time to stop. Season 8, 9 maybe, whatever that was. To me, the best seasons were like 3, 4, 5. I didn't have a good season 5 or 6, whichever one that was in the Ferrari. But like the racing itself was good. Season 11 was really like 11, 12 I think were really good. I think 12 was the reason. 11 and 12 were when I won the team champion and the silver championship back to back. Not why they were good, but like the racing was still decent there. Yeah, season 11. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think that was really the last good season, like almost 2 years ago. But like, Tyler disappeared, Evan disappeared, Doug's kind of back foot a little bit. He had his kid and never showed back. Like, he doesn't really do much with the league. Al disappeared for a while. And you got all these new young kids that came in to like help run the league that can probably barely manage their own pocketbooks. And it's like, yeah, we see why the league's quality's going down. After we started getting popularity, it became quality over quantity, or quantity over quality. Like, can we push 400 guys in a single season more than can we have 150 good drivers? I get it's not like a professional series, you don't charge to get in, but still you want more quality drivers. Racing is fun. People actually want to come back. I've tried other leagues, like I'm in ORL. We had 13 drivers last Thursday, and there were 7 in the pros division and 6 in the AM division or something like that. Noobs R Us is about 20 or 25 drivers for the whole, like, you know, GT Americas. NWRS or whatever, same way. Like, you can't get more than like 20 drivers in a league. They can't get traction, but then those leagues don't last usually. These, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, you won silver, and I won
Gaining on the car ahead is into 3.
I won the team title. But I think I was in D6 that season, not D5. But yeah, I watched a lot of the D5 races that season because of guys like you and I don't even remember who else was in that. But you know, the guys that I had raced with previous seasons before they started expanding and separating all the good drivers into different divisions. And that's the Aaron that was leading, so like if he catches me, I'm not really gonna be upset. I should probably go ahead and pit. I missed the just trying to get around all the bullshit. I missed the early pit in. I'm gonna pit right in front of the leader still. Damn, Pinkowitz and Fair up. Well, I guess they're not technically leading. You know, before I have to worry about Jaren catching me, I think I'm just going to go ahead and pit now. Because he was the leader. And I'm not going to get held up or hold up the leader. Good night, bud. I hit the fucking button. I'm gonna get a drive-through. Motherfucker. I don't know why I hit that button. Season 3 was a lot of fun, especially when I had racing on Gara Ring. Yeah. That was a really good
You're
race.
halfway through, not over yet.
Yeah, that race was awful because I started like 5th or some shit. No, I didn't start 5th. I started pretty far up, but I noticed right away that I noticed that like after we all hit go, that it was dry. That was before we had like ACC drive and shit. So none of us had like a way to do the things.
We have a stop and go penalty.
Stop and go? Oh man, that's even worse than just a drive-through. I can't go any slower there, guys. Well, this is going to be my drop race because I'm already 27th, and this is only going to make it worse. Yep, I don't know what I didn't hit my right butt. My finger didn't hit the I don't know. No, that's not it. I was trying to go through the MFT to change my thing. I must have bumped it with my right hand. But whatever. We'll continue to have bad finishes at Suzuka. This track is probably one of my worst finishes in the league. I didn't even finish the Big Grid 105 because I got wrecked into by a GT4 car. So like I can't even race the endurance races or multi-class or any of that shit without having an accident here. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's a great track. It's super technical, right? But it's very difficult to race. And when you have the fucking clown show that SRA is like half the time, it's very hard to have a good race where you actually get to finish the race based on your own merit. It's like, did I get crashed? Yes. Or no. Okay, well I didn't crash. Did I qualify well? No. Okay. Then I finished decent. So yeah, we're 27th. We're right where we started, but I'm gonna drop probably to like 35th or something here. Oh, that's what I did. The pit limiter over here, I tried to hit up, down, and I hit left right there. That's what happened. I need to make a I need to get my silver Sharpie out and to mark where the up and down button is so I can see it, because my up and down button does not light up. I don't know if I'm supposed to turn the car off for this, but I'm gonna do that. Okay, I gotta turn the fucking fan below my thing up a little bit. Try to angle it down towards my feet. 37th now. We'll probably drop all the way to like 40th. One of the Yarns got wrecked early then. Dang.
Let's go. Go, go. Penalty has been cleared. Faster car approaching. Watch out.
Oh.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Come on, Parker, hurry the fuck up. The good thing is this helps me stay in silver for the mid-season split up, because they're gonna go off of this race and be like, man, they did poorly. I don't know why he's trying to like push like I'm not gonna be fighting this position. Like, whatever, dude. Yeah, I do remember the first Suzuka Big Grid. I think I raced in that one. Don't you try it, Trembling.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Faster car.
Seriously?
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. There's some light damage on the
Give me no fucking room. I'm just gonna keep going. Fuck that guy. He has no position there. Yeah, like, I'm on the inside of the fucking hairpin. Why are you trying to cut in there? And then continue to give me no room after that? I can't wait to go watch the driver's briefing. Look at this dumb shit, man. I honestly hope that I can find a way to afford getting into iRacing soon and find an iRacing league where I can do different shit. Because I don't like LMUs, and I know this is where the league is going, is the LMU, and I can't race too many more seasons of this. Like, he acted like I owed him the position, like I was a lap down, and then proceeded to try to push his way through. Dude, you were D5 or D6 last season. Act your fucking division, man. You're only D3 because there isn't a D5. Yeah, and he cut me off like, yeah, exactly. Cuts me off like I'm not there. Like, I don't get it. If I wanted to race like it was a public lobby, I'd go fucking race LFM. And only LFM. I swear no one's listened to a fucking driver's briefing in like 20 seasons. We ain't even got to 20th season, but like nobody listens to them. They're like, behave on lap 1. Don't drive like a dick. Hold your brakes when you get into a wreck. Nothing.
Car on the right. Faster car coming up behind you. Clear
Fuck
on
you,
the
Parker. Slow ass bitch. Exactly. Nobody is Max. Max is like the only person that is Max Verstappen. Like, it's funny because you see other F1 drivers even try to do some of the shit that he does, and it doesn't work. Like, he has one of those, like, 1 in a million, like, brains built on racing. Like, even Lewis Hamilton doesn't do some of the shit that... And Lewis is one of the best drivers of all time. It's kind of like SVG in road courses and V8 supercars. Like, that dude is good in that practice. Those guys are, like, immensely great athletes. We're just a bunch of fucking average Joes racing a virtual game. And we're not even in the fastest division, so that proves that we're not even that good. Like, our fastest driver is still, like, 2 seconds slower than the fastest person in this league. And also, just because we're 2 seconds slower doesn't mean we also have the same racecraft at that speed. Makes no sense. Exactly, yeah. I mean, there's so many guys at the top of, like, their sport, right? Alex Palou, fucking, you got people like Pipo Derani, you know, the GTP drivers, some of the guys that also race over in WEC, like Sebastian Bourdais. Dude's raced how many different types of series in one races? IndyCar, Formula One, GT, or not, I don't know if he's actually raced GT, LMP1, fucking GTP. Like, those guys are insane. Now, there are some cases where you got some, like, average Joes that are good, like, what's the guy that drives the Wins car? I know his name starts with a B. I can't think of it right now. Like, he's a bronze-rated driver, but he holds up with some of the gold, like, GT3 drivers. Now he's in LMP2 or whatever. And he's up there doing, like, amazing shit. God, I wish I could think of his name. Oh, fuck. Where's Kazuba?
Faster car behind you.
I lost it there. And that's what I was trying to do, is keep it off the grass this race. I was like, there's no way DeLong Bonglio is running P3, but he hasn't hit yet. Jimmy Broadbent. Yeah, exactly. Like, someone like Jimmy Broadbent, like, sim racer who went out there and learned how to drive a car at the same pace that he can drive virtually. Crimsix, the like CS:GO player that's racing now. I think he's racing like Porsche Cup or something. Another example of someone that's actually taken their self from a different, like, online video game thing to being a racer. But that doesn't happen. Like, none of us are going to do that. You'll have someone that's like Anton, maybe, you know. He's young enough and fast enough that he can do it. Michael Menning, I mean, he's been to Korea, shit. But, like, 99% of us just need to act like we don't know shit and try to be friends and, you know, race like we're supposed to in this division. Every time I've been in Division 3, after moving down below Division 3, It's been awful. And I'm not going to carry that, like, negative aura into next week. See, it's like, I'm getting on the gas too early. I guess I'm just talking too much. This has never been a track that I've really liked, so it's hard once you get out of it to get back in it. I'm trying to think of what we got next week. Spa at night. Well, that's going to be a nightmare. People can't drive Spa during the day. We're going to make sure that we set up our car for qualifying fuel the first time, so we don't lose laps on that, because we definitely want to qualify up where we belong. Alright. I make up a few positions here, probably. So we need to look at like lap 11 with Trembling, and then I need to also look at the, or not, 11 was Kovac, and then I need to look at the incident with Trembling and see if there's anything that we could have done. Or do I just need to report his ass and be done with it?
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Cut your nose. Trembling? Yeah, I mean, I wanted to pinch him on the right, make him hit that curb coming out of 200R there, but I felt like that was kind of a dick move and probably would get me a penalty. So I didn't cut him off. I gave him the space. But it's like, he gave me no space in return, so trust me, the next time I have the ability to, I'm going to cut him off. I won't play nice with people. I give you the benefit of the doubt because it's the first time we've raced against each other. You've shown me how you want to race, so that's how we're going to race. I feel like Springer, I feel like this kid would be a lot better if he got out of the fucking McLaren. I've seen him in the McLaren for, I don't know, 5 or 6 seasons, and he's always at the back of the field wrecking and shit. I think he needs to get off of the I can't drive anything else, find something else. There's got to be something better that suits him. Like, he's struggling with the handling on that car. That's like one of the easiest cars to drive. Granted, I hate driving it, and it's got shit brakes, but you've been driving it for 5+ seasons and you haven't figured out any of the tendencies on it? Like, come on, dude. I don't think the car is bad. I think you're just bad in it. I was thinking about the BMW. There was a BMW? Like this race? Is that what you're talking about? I'll for sure get Springer here. I might have a chance to get Sasha next.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Remember the thinking the BMW. Oh yeah. No, I mean I feel that. Like I drove the Audi for a couple of seasons because I was like, the Audi is the best car. I don't need to drive anything. That's the best car I can drive. And then I tried the Ferrari, the 488 at the time. I didn't like the looseness of the rear compared to the Audi. I tried the McLaren. That didn't suit me. I went to the Aston. I had good success with the Aston. It's just front engine. I've always been a mid-engine car. And then we tried the BMW. We tried the Mustang, which the Mustang I don't think was necessarily the Mustang. I think it was more or less the division when we were running the Mustang. That was the issue. And then the Mercedes, that was 2 good seasons, but it drives like a mid-engine. That's how big the fucking motor is. And then I did a total of like 4 seasons in the Lambo. And I think the Lambo was probably the best car I've driven up to now in the game. Like overall, that's how I like my car. But I felt like I've got to drive something else. Nobody likes driving the Lambo. I need to find something else that I can be just as good in. I feel like this car is it. I just don't know if this is going to be like the season's going to be difficult like this, or if it's just this track because I messed up qualifying, and I'll pick it back up next week. And then, you know, maybe we'll have a decent season by the end of it. Because, I mean, I raced Coda last week with ORL, and, you know, despite not having many cars, I qualified 6th out of 13, out-qualified, like, 1 or 2 of the pro drivers, and then ended up staying in first in the AM division the whole 60 minutes. I think I lost first place for a couple of corners, but I managed to get him to fumble up and caught him back. So, like, I know I can, and I want to race to an LFM in the off season in this thing from qualifying near the front. I know I can do it. I just have to be in the division that allows me to race the people of my actual skill. Which, you know, when we lost the SRA rating thing, I think we lost the ability to actually grade people properly. I don't think people are getting graded where they're supposed to. I mean, damn, Garen is 14 seconds ahead of second and another 10 seconds of third. Like, why is he Max Verstappen the division right now? And he doesn't even have the fastest lap. PG Stearns just made the fastest lap, it says. And that dude's not even running near the front. He's running in the, like, 20th position or something. I'm doing better than that, I guess. Okay, I'm not gonna catch Sashi's 25 seconds ahead. Good thing is Springer's holding up Cab, so I don't have to worry about letting any of the fast drivers by. I am a lap down. So I got enough. We got about 3 laps left of the race. And I'm a lap down, so that should be 4. So I should have about 3 laps. I should have had about 3 laps left in the end, which sounds about right. That's not bad. There's no way that the Yaron brothers pit the second guy, and now he's pitted right in front of Kazula in his. I mean, he's got 16 seconds to try to catch Jason, but I think it's Jason. But like now he's got the other brother within 5 seconds. That's gonna slow him down. I don't think it was catching Aaron. I think Aaron's just faster. They've been in the 488 so many times over the years. I feel like a 20-second win in any division should be a massive consideration to move up a division. But here we go. One member of the Forever Duo is way slower, so they give him the $20 bill in the pocket and keep both of them down a division, so they can race in the slower division where the slower guy has a better chance of doing shit. Not saying that the Yarons are doing that, but that seems to be the case a lot of the times. I mean, look at Big Daddy last season in Division 3 or whatever. He could have easily moved up to D2, which Curtis said that he was part of the reason he wanted somebody to try and push him and DJ to like race hard. But then Big Daddy just found so much pace that it was really hard to actually keep up with him. But there's been some seasons like that recently where there's a guy in a division clearly doesn't belong in that slower division, and that was, oh, my shit is glitching out right now. I think I dropped some frames on the stream. Hopefully it doesn't affect anybody. Stream is good? Okay, so it was just the game that was lagging then. I had a couple big stutters there. I'm guessing the drop frames were earlier when Tobias was still on Fortnite. He was sucking up a little bit of the internet, I guess. Well, 33rd. I mean, we made up some positions over the course of the race, but starting 27th, I couldn't really ask for much. Thursday night, 8 o'clock Central, I guess 9 Eastern, same time as SRA. We'll be doing a stream for the ORL race. We'll be at Red Bull Ring. Another track that I'm not all that familiar with. We don't really race it often. In the last we've ran it twice that I didn't run a season. So I've missed it a lot, but I also ran an endurance race there, so you know, win some, lose some. Like, I've got laps there. It's just I don't like the track. It feels like Monza, but like in a slower setting. It's just like, how fast can you get to the next corner? There's not really a whole lot of, like, this track is a lot of fast sweeping corners. Then there's some slow corners. Then there's a chicane. There's some S's. Red Bull just feels like straight line into slow corner, into straight line into slow corner. Oh, here's one sweeper. Here's a little chicane, like a fast S chicane type thing at the end. And then straight away. Like, the whole thing doesn't feel great. Okay, so it looks like... Oh, that was the last lap? Damn. Okay. So, yeah, I would have had about 2 or 3 laps worth of fuel left if I had finished on the lead lap. I'll take it.
Alright, checkered flag. Good job. You did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
Yeah. The first half of the race seemed like it was going by slow because of how much, like, was going on, but that second half definitely just didn't. There was nothing going on. It was just gone. All right, so I'm going to take my screen. I'm going to spin it back this way so I can have it up for the debrief. I will move this all back. I'm going to set it up for the stream on Thursday. All right, well, we can move this for a second. Appreciate Kyle, you stopping by because I know you're in here. Anyone that's been lurking, appreciate you. The views are still good. We know we're not getting a whole lot. We just stream for the fun of it because we want to go back and watch our shit. I probably won't upload these to YouTube anymore just because when I start doing YouTube stuff, I want to do like live shit on YouTube. But I'm gonna hop over into the Division stream and get there for the debrief. So I will catch y'all Thursday for the
So that was your race.